Travel down this war-struck path, how long will it last? Stolen pieces of your soul, chewed up and spat right back. No longer able to discern what's real from what's not there. I wish I could turn back time and give you what you need, but I am just another clown. Yes, I am practically from your same town. Oh, I see the way they treat you when you frown. So August, take this bird in flight and bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring him down, bring him down, bring him down, bring him down. Let us down, let us down, you let us down. Hello. That was my song called August Bird. I wrote that song on August 13th, 2014. I think I only ever played it live once at an open mic in Groton, Massachusetts, right after I wrote it. And then I don't think it's seen the light of day since. It's a pretty emotional song. I don't usually like to talk about my songs a whole lot. It's interesting because I know I like knowing the stories behind other musicians' songs, but I feel like once I write a song, I know that I just kind of like want it to be about whatever you want it to be about, because that's kind of the beauty of music and art, right? It takes on whatever form you want it to take. There's no wrong answers. Can you tell I'm a music therapist? Anyway, but this song is really special, and it's important to me to share the message of this song. I wrote this song after the passing of Robin Williams. The fact that he died of suicide is incredibly important for us to talk about, because depression and suicide are not things that are always talked about in mainstream culture, and they need to be. A lot of times it's after the fact, like, oh, that's so sad, I wish we could have done something, but it's not in the present. And people really struggle when people are expressing emotions that are not happy all the time. We're sending a lot of messages in our culture about positive vibes only and this and that, and I think they're well-meaning messages, but a lot of times I think for people who struggle with depression, it creates this demand on that person. Like, this demand is placed upon that person that now they need to be happy or appear happy all the time, and that's not okay. I mean, I think of, even in our culture, just the simple, social skill of asking, how are you? Asking each other how we're doing, but we don't really care. We ask, how are you? And expect the answer, I'm fine, how are you? I'm fine, I'm good, thanks. And then we go on our merry ways. But are we really fine? And if someone answers, no, I'm actually pretty miserable, like, how would you feel? How would you respond? A lot of us would feel really uncomfortable by that answer. We don't want to hear that, And so, some of the lines in this song are kind of about that. I myself have struggled with depression, so that's some of what I was writing about. Just feeling the need to be happy and to be the clown all the time. And that's a big part of who I am. I love making jokes and being funny and silly, but at the same time, I also am a person who struggles, who has a hard time, who can be incredibly depressed. And I don't always know how to reach out to help, because when I do, I find that a lot of people don't want to hear it, or they have a busy life and they don't care. And so, yeah, we all have busy lives, but depression is real. And so people with depression need other people. And it's an unfortunate reality that I've kind of learned to rely on myself over the years because I just can't trust other people, is how I feel. I've built a lot of walls because of that. When I see a change that people can be there for each other during times of depression, then maybe, I'll let those walls down. But part of it is just that it's hard to ask for help. And then the second part of it is that when I have asked for help, people haven't been there in the way that I've needed them to be. And that's just my personal experience. And it's not every time, it's not every person. So I hope nobody who's watching this, who knows me, takes this personally, because this is not in any way directed at you or specific incidents. It's just a general message of what I found over the years of struggling with depression. So part of it is on me to ask for help, but another part of it is on you, generally speaking, to recognize signs and to reach out to people and to sit in your discomfort if you feel uncomfortable with people who are not okay, because it's not about you at the end of the day. It's about what they're going through, and you need to be there for those people during those times. I know for me, my depression comes and goes. I'm not depressed all the time, thankfully, but for some people it's real and it's there all the time. So I just think about what that must have been like for Robin to have been this jovial person who so many people liked and looked up to, and especially his family. And I'm sure they knew details that the public didn't know, but for him to be struggling with this other side, maybe he couldn't express it in the way that he wanted to, and maybe he tried, and maybe it just, he felt like there was no other way out. And I know I've been in those moments where I felt pretty dark. Thankfully, I either pulled myself out of it or I've had help from other people. I feel like one of the fortunate ones, but it's not the case for everyone. So these things need to be talked about, and I like doing that with my music. I like talking about things that people don't want to talk about. So, yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Take care. And if you haven't checked in on any of your loved ones today, check in on someone you care about. Let them know that you care. It can make a big difference. Okay, bye. Stolen pieces of your Joel. Damn it, Joel. Ham a clown.